What is going on, guys? It's your boy Killer Cam back with my Royal Rumble 1990 review. I want y'all to tell me if y'all like this better, this way or the other way. Anyway, this was a decent Rumble. I think to me it was the worst out of the three, but it had the best Rumble match out of the three. And I hear Mr. Perfect was originally supposed to win, but that's a story for a different day. Regardless, the dark match before the show was Paul Roma defeating the Brooklyn Brawler. This took place January 21st, 1990 from Orlando, Florida. Uh, and I might be recording the 91 one tonight, but that will probably not be on the channel until tomorrow. I'm trying to do 91 and 92 both tomorrow so I can start getting these grinding out for you and get closer and closer. Oh, this was also interesting. There was no titles on the line the entire night. The Bushwhackers defeated the Fabulous Rougeaus in the opening match. This gets half a star. Bad opener. I thought this opener was terrible. Why these guys got almost 14 minutes, I don't know. But they did. You had an interview with Ted DiBiase and Mean Gene Okerlund. We found out he was the number one entrant in the Rumble. So there was that. The last Rumble, he was 30, so this time he was number one. Second match of the night, Brutus Beefcake fought the Genius to a double DQ. This gets a 3/4 of a star. About 11 minutes, they fought to a double DQ. Mr. Perfect came in and hit Brutus Beefcake with a chair. Bunch of different stuff. Sean Mooney interviews the Heenan family, so Rick Rude, Andre the Giant, and Haku. Interesting, they were saying that each one guy could win, another guy could win, it wouldn't matter. But then they all dove down and was like, well, what happens if this guy wins? What happens if this guy wins? A whole different thing. WrestleMania 6, they made an announcement about that. It would end up being in Toronto. Ended up being a great WrestleMania. Great WrestleMania. Warrior Hogan ended up being a great main event. Next up, you had a submission match or an I Quit match, whatever. Rugged Ronnie Garvin fought Greg the Hammer Valentine. This was an enjoyable match. I loved this match. Great hard-nosed action. Four out of 5 stars. 17 minutes almost that they fought. These guys just threw it all out on the line. I love this match. If you want to watch a non-Rumble match, this is the best match to watch, hands down. Ronnie Garvin, Greg Valentine. I recommend you watch this match. Mean Gene Okerlund interviews Mr. Perfect, who drew the perfect number 30. I'll get to that a little bit later. Brother Love had a segment with Sapphire and Sensational Sherry. And just hearing him say, I love you, was something weird. But regardless, Sapphire and Sherry, decent segment. Nice build up to Mania 6 when it would end up being Sapphire and Dusty Rhodes against Sherry and Macho King. Sean Mooney interviewed Hacksaw. Hacksaw would end up beating Boss Man by DQ after Boss Man used a nightstick. They would do another WrestleMania 6 type thing. Fans made their prediction. There was one guy, I kid you not, who picked Axe to win the Royal Rumble because he felt like he could toss out Andre. The shit had me weak. Regardless, let's get on to the Rumble match. I know this review's kind of seeming a little short, and I'm sorry. I didn't write as many notes, so I'm kind of trying to go over some stuff. 3.5 stars for this Rumble. Ted DiBiase was number 1. Koko B. Ware number 2. You had Jannetty, Roberts, Macho King. Had a couple of good guys in here. Piper, Hart, Rhodes, Andre. You had a teased showdown between Hogan and Warrior, which was always nice to see. Shawn Michaels was the shortest elimination, which makes you go on to later wonder he would win 2 Rumbles later on. When we get to 95, 96, you'll see what I'm talking about. But he would later on go and do this, and it was really, really funny to me that he ended up as a jobber in this and would go on to win 2 Rumbles. But, hey, it just goes to show. I also believe this was Andre the Giant's last Rumble match. I'm probably mistaken, and if I am, I'm sorry. I'm just now about to start watching the Royal Rumble match for 91, and Dino Bravo and Bret Hart are both in the ring. So I'm doing this review with that on pause. And 91 is a very interesting Rumble, which I'll get to in the next video. But trying to think of anything notable here as far as eliminations. DiBiase had, looked like 2 eliminations. I think Hogan had the most obvious. Perfect got tossed out last as the perfect number. The Barbarian, Rick Rude. Rick Rude was actually tossed out by both Hogan and Perfect. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. And like I said, you know, if you guys like this format better, let me know. If y'all like the original format where I'm showing my face, let me know. I always want to try something different. So just, as always, guys, just leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe if you want to. I mean, it would help. I'm trying to reach a subscriber goal of 5,000 by the end of 2020. Let's get us grinding, you know. Let's keep us going. All right. Peace out, guys. I'm out. Bye.